Just look at doing maybe a hand history review. Just one of my study days today, so we'll go through it. Alright, yeah, easy fold there. And just gonna be folding, or I should be folding versus an undergun open with that hand. And yeah, out of there. Sweet. So yeah, be opening this hand and easy game. So we'll just look at the antes here. So the antes are what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9-handed, and we've got about 12.5%. So yeah, opening the tens. So we get jammed on here. And I mean, this is going to be a call. And we're up against 7. So, I mean, we can actually put this into Equilabs. And we'll use this program and just have a look. So we've got 10-10. And we saw him with 7s at 15 bigs, which it's probably going to be the bottom of his shoving range, I would say. Yep, so we'll bring this up, and if he's going to have 7s, we'll give him all these pocket pairs here. So I think that's probably going to be reasonable. I'm not sure if he's shoving king, queen off. He might be. I mean, this is probably a reasonable range to give him. And we'll look at the equity. So we've got 47% equity against that range. And let's see, how much equity do we need? So once he jams, we need 42%. And we've got 47% with 10s. Interesting to see what 9s would be here. Yeah, so 9s, still a lot of equity, easy call there. 8s, I would imagine, also same, yep. And I think once we get 7s, it's going to be a fold. Yeah, okay, so I mean, we only have 40.5% equity with 7s. But we're going to be needing 42. So, you know, we call 8s here, but fold 7s. Yeah, which seems reasonable. So good run out. And just going to be folding here. Just thinking what I've done, what I'd be doing here. So this guy, let's see. Don't know how often he opens under the gun, but this is his stats of 182 hands. I think I'm just going to flat here. Yeah. I think it might be a little bit wide, getting it in for 25 bigs versus early position. Flop set, very easy game. Cool, so I like betting maybe about 1,000 here. Yeah, that looks good. And take it down. So, I mean, you could definitely 3-bet this hand. I don't have much stats in this guy, so I prefer folding here. Yeah, good. Easy fold. Fold in. And 19 big blind stack. I mean, we probably will be defending here and folding now. Let's see what they had. Oh, what a flop. Trips. And I guess this guy with 3 big blinds, he's getting pretty good odds just to call. Fold. Kings. Here we go. So we're definitely going to 3-bet here, and I think a good sizing is going to probably be like 1600, 1650. Yeah, I think I like going just a little bit bigger. Yeah, maybe like, yeah, probably 1650 is going to be good. And gets a call. So, you know, we're not going to have any problem getting stacks in. I think what we want to be betting here is a third. I mean, we've got a club as well, so pretty happy with it. I think that sizing is probably a bit too big. Yeah, I think what we want to be doing is betting maybe like 1250. Yeah, it's funny when you go through review some of the mistakes you pick up, just even like bet sizing. What is going on here? We accidentally skipped to the start of the hand history. That's chaos. Alright, here we go. Still easy folds. Fold. Ace Queen. Alright, so we get a limp UTG. 23 bigs. I mean, there's already 2k in the middle. I think I prefer jamming here for 23 bigs. Yeah, don't have much. Ooh, limping call the raise with ace king off. That's interesting. Still, this hand's just probably going to be too strong. I mean, we could either make it 2k or jam. I'm happy with either or here. Yeah, jamming, I do like it. I mean, just we pick up, you know, 2k just by doing that. And easy fold here. Aces. Yeah, I'm happy with raise here. I'm also happy limping. I've been doing a little bit of like button limps. So happy with either or. Now I'd probably limp this hand, just given we've got 2 reshove stacks here. So, you know, I want to be playing hands with maybe like 10 queen offsuit that sort of wants to see a flop but doesn't want to get blown off our equity. And yeah, just bet in here to get it in. And I think if we bet like 800, 900, yeah, that's good. And take it down. Unfortunately, he had nuck, not a thing. And we'd be open this hand if it was folded to us. Just because, you know, there is 12.5% antes. Yeah, open here. Ooh, go 4-way. This is a tricky spot here. I don't really like having to check fold here with the gut shot. We got an overcard and backdoor flush draw. I think I'm happy just betting to get it in here. Yeah, I think I'm happy betting to get in. So maybe if I bet like 2.2k, yeah, 2k or so, and I check. I mean, I can get behind either or. It does suck when he bets and we fold. Yeah, now we got to fold. Now we got to fold. But I'm pretty happy bet getting it in here with the gutty in hindsight. Yeah, just fold in here. I mean, I'll be interested to see what should we be calling here. So, 8 big blind shove. So I've got a little program called Snap Shove on my phone here. So we'll bring it up. And we'll just figure out what we should be calling from the big blind here with no ICM. So this Snap Shove app basically calculates, you know, what our range is, what we should be shoving, and what we should be calling at different stack sizes and antes but it doesn't include any ICM considerations. So yep, so call in, there's 9-handed, top and 5%, and he shoves for 8 bigs from under the gun +1, and we're in the big. So let's see what we should be calling here. So if we have one big blind in here, we should be calling all pairs apparently. Ace deuce suited, ace 4 off, king 9 suited, king 10 off, queen jack off, queen 9 suited, jack 10 suited, and 9-10 suited. But I think, you know, what we probably wouldn't want to be calling that wide, just because people, if they shove it a little bit tighter, we get owned. And some of those hands in there, they're probably you know, not making a ton of money. Like deuces would not be making much money at all, I wouldn't think. And the deeper you get in the tournament, you obviously want to call a little bit tighter just to preserve your stack. So I'd probably be calling like maybe 4s plus here, maybe 5s plus. An easy fold here. Fold in. I'll be opening this. And he limps off 1.5 big blinds. I'm probably just going to fold. Oh, don't like that. Don't like that. I think the thing is we've got no fold equity here. And against his range, we probably, you know, I mean, maybe flip in versus range, something like that. I think raising's good if this guy isn't in, just because we have a chance of winning the pot straight away. But I think we should just be folding this hand. But let's see what happens. Yeah, I think folding's probably better. I mean, we won the pot though. Can't be too bad. Oh, going the wrong way. And folding here. So this is going to be a fold, but again, we can chuck and snap shove, see what we should be calling. So when he shoves for, we'll say 9.5 bigs. And he's in the cutoff. We're in the big. So I think this is close. I mean, I'd be calling almost every ace here. Be calling every suited ace. I mean, that's what snap shove says. It says call any pair, which I would be doing. But it also says call like 9-8 suited, jack 10 off, queen 10 off, which again, I don't think make much money, and you want to sort of preserve your stack. So I think what I would be calling here would be, just thinking, probably like 10 jack suited, every pair, every suited ace, probably ace 6 plus, maybe ace 5 plus. Yeah, king, either king jack or king 10, depends on the player. Probably this guy, I'd probably be calling king 10 off, and then maybe king and 9 suited. Something like that versus hand. So I'd be calling tighter than what snap shove says. And also just people sometimes shove tighter, and if you call in too wide, you're just going to get wrecked. Cool, yeah, this is going to be an easy reshove here for 15 bigs. Whew. Dodge a few hands there. And again, like I'd be calling probably ace 8 plus here, ace 7 plus. There's a fold. It's like not super exciting at these stack depths. I mean, we're getting a little bit, few deeper stacks. It's like a lot of it's just push fold, which isn't super fun. Yeah, cool. So we go through to the flop. Don't really have many hands in this guy, and this guy, I think that king's probably really good for us. We probably want to be c-betting here, maybe a third. I think of his range, he's probably going to have like suited aces, suited broadways. But that king is just, you know, stronger for us. So I prefer bet in. And we get min raised. Min raised. I mean, I'm not expecting him to have any sets here. I mean, we're just getting the sickest price. We're only 13% equity to call. And I think an ace is probably live here. I mean, I can go either a call or fold. Yeah, folding is probably going to be better. Just we don't have any hands in that guy. Bruh, keep going the wrong way. What are we doing? Yes, I like the open. This guy flats us again. And again, I'm going to be betting the third here. And he calls. This would be a very good card for us to like bluff on. You know, if we had ace jack suited or ace jack, ace 10 suited. So I like betting maybe. See, we're not going to have any trouble getting stacks in. Maybe like 4.5k. Yeah, 4.8, that looks fine. And easy shove on the river. And he folds. Okay, going to defend here, or I should be. And just check folding. Yeah, I mean, I can get behind an open here. It's like bottom of my opening range, but you know, these guys haven't been reshoving a huge amount as far as I can see, and he hasn't been defending his big blind, so I'm happy to put a little open in. Yeah, we take it down and fold in here. I think we would need like ace jack off plus here. I mean, we can put it in snapshot, we can have a look. But I think we need something like ace jack off plus and then ace 10 suited. So he's got what, 11, basically 11 bigs. And under the gun, we're small. Yes, I mean, snapshot is telling us, if you can see that, a little bit blurry. We need ace 10 suited and ace 10 off, but I do think we probably just want to call ace jack off. And it says king queen suited. Oh, that'd be very close though. I mean, I don't think we're making much money, and sixes plus, which again probably could do just a touch tighter. That's that hand we just looked at before. And yeah, I'm happy with an open here. Yep, that's good. $27 bigs. I mean, you definitely can profitably 3-bet get it in. This guy does seem a little bit tight though. I mean, I'm happy probably just calling here and then calling, you know, the reshoves from behind. Because I imagine we get a few of them from the two short stacks. This guy flats again off a 14 big blind stack. Don't go doing that. We take it 4-way. Yeah, then we just fold now. This is very close and open. Just seeing what this guy does in the big. So you guys can't see, but he defends like 25%. Oh, I think I would probably open this. Yeah, folded though. It's very, very close. I can get behind either or. Sweet, got the ace king in the big here. Easy reshove. Woohoo! What a run out. Let's just see what we do need to have here. So let's just put this into Equilabs and we'll have a look here. So he's probably, what has he got, 25 bigs. I don't think he'd be shoving every pair, but he's probably, let's just say we'll give him 4s plus, yeah. And like, there's going to be some hands with 25 bigs. He's just going to be betting to induce, and I'd expect like him to have aces in those hands. But it's going to be way too hard to calculate if we don't give him like a jam in. Yeah, I think 4s will be fine as well, and we'll give him. Why does it keep doing that? Keeps kicking it out. So give him just something like that, which I think is probably fine. I mean, you could probably even go a little bit wider, but people are going to be flat in here too, with 25 bigs. And then we'll put in, let's just say if we've got ace 10 off, so 41% equity. We need 45. So ace 10 off is going to be a fold, or ace jack off. Yeah, so we call an ace jack in the spot. It does seem quite close. We're interested about ace 10 suited. And ace 10 suited looks to be, I mean, it depends on what they shove in, because I don't expect them to shove aces. So I think ace 10 suited is going to be a call as well. And then interested to see what 6s would be. What did I do with 6s? I don't know what to do here. Yeah, 6s would be a call as well. But again, this is not included in ICM. 7s is definitely a call. Alright. And we win a flip. Yeah, I prefer raise in, and I'd fold, raise fold, even versus the big. These guys all seem very tight, so I can get behind a raise, but I probably would have been multi-table and just fold. Yeah. Easy open here. Versus this guy, I'd actually just fold this hand. Ooh, don't like that. He seems like he's pretty tight. And off 19 bigs, we should just be folding this hand. And going to be betting probably about half pot here. Yeah, that's going to be okay. And he min raises me. Bruh, what is going on? I mean, I don't really see this as a bluff. I think we still just call. Yeah, we got a gutty as well. And he bets so small. I mean, we don't have to be right very often. I think we're definitely behind, like almost always, but it's just so cheap. Probably just call.
Hello, motherfucker.
There it is. Welcome, Pelanga11. Thanks for the follow, brother. Hopefully you're learning a few things here. 6s, the sneaky little slime ball. All right. I think 23 bigs. I'm going to be reshoving here, I'm pretty certain. Well, I should be anyway. Yeah, that's good. Just thinking, I'd probably be reshoving 4s as well. 3s and 2s seem a little bit wide. I'd probably just fold them. Yeah, but I'd probably reshove 4s versus this guy. Yeah, it's got to be close. And versus this guy, just folding. 3-bet. I mean, I can get behind a 3-bet sometimes, but I mean, I want to pick my players, and this guy, I mean, it's only 20 hands, but he looks to be fairly tight. I would prefer just to fold. Yeah, I prefer just folding. Now that we get this flop, I think we can bet something like 5.5k. Yeah, that looks good. I've got myself in a spot here. We've got an open ender. I think we want to be checking here. Yeah. He's going to have all the flushes. He's going to have more flushes than us, for sure. And I think I want to jam this. I think I want to go all in. Half pot. Just thinking about half pot. I guess we can have jacks here. And with the jack of clubs, probably don't want to be jamming. Queen of club. Yeah, I guess half pot's going to be okay. We'll probably have an all in and a not all in. Yeah, we'll take it down. Just checking out stacks here. I actually don't mind this as an open, just because we've got some reshove, a lot of reshove stacks here, and these two cards are really good for blockers, so we're less likely to get reshoved on, I think. Yeah, I prefer raising it here. I mean, this is a game I probably played like 4 or 5 months ago. So I've definitely changed things a little bit here. I think this is just going to be a call. Get reshoved on. Alright, let's just see though. So we need 42% equity. We'll find out what his shoving range should be. I mean, he looks only 27 hands, so can't really say. And he's in the low jack. So 8 players, 12.5%. And he's got 7 bigs. And low jack. So we'll whack it into our Equilabs here. So he basically should be shoving. According to this, he should be shoving 2s plus. Let's take all this out. Ace suited. We'll give him just a slightly tighter range, actually, because I don't think people shove maybe as wide as they should be. Why does it keep disconnecting? I've got no idea. We'll give him like King 7. Sweet. So we need 42% equity. I mean, King 10 suited is going to be a call. Yeah, alright, let's see. King 9 suited. Check the equities there. So King 9 suited will be a call as well. But again, you could probably just fold some of those marginal hands because you want to preserve your stack. Thinking 4s would be a call as well. 3s? Even 3s. I would definitely fold deuces in the spot. Let's see what it says though. So 44% with deuces. I mean, it says deuces is a call. But again, probably fold deuces in the spot. Just try and preserve the stack a little bit. Let's see what he end up having though. Oh, would have made the nuts. Would have made the nuts. Just going to be folding here. Yeah, off a 14 big blind stack, and he's in, what, under the gun +3. Gonna be reshoving here. Yeah, even after this guy calls, definitely reshoving. Yeah, we need help. That's the help we need. Ace queen. Yeah, no, still pretty happy with the jam. And this should be an open. And now we fold. I think we'll actually heads up with this guy. His name looks real familiar. Well, I've definitely been on a final table with him before. Again, let's just have a look at what we need here. So we need 36% equity after making the raise. And what do we reckon his reshove would be? I mean, he's got 10 bigs. He's probably reshoving every pair. Wait, we're in the cutoff, right? Yeah, cutoff. Okay. So he'd be shoving every pair. Imagine something like that. So it says Queen 10 off as a call. But again, I think you want to preserve your stack. Oh, no, that's Queen Jack suited. Queen 10 off, sorry, that's what we had. Queen 10 off. It's going to be marginal, but I think we can just fold. Same with Queen Jack off. Yeah, King Queen off is snap calling. And Queen Jack suited, yeah, snap call. And even 10 Queen suited will be a call. So I think this hand's better as a raise fold. Jack 10. Oh, we had Jack 10. We didn't even have Queen 10. Yeah, so Queen 10 suited will be the bottom call here. This is close between folding and raising. I think we do probably just want to raise it. And yeah, we're calling this guy for sure. I mean, we only need 13% equity, so that's every single hand. And winner flip again. So we're running pretty hot on this one. This will be a fold here. Yeah. Again, just thinking of the range, we probably need like... Even ace jack off is quite close. I think we want ace jack suited plus here. Then something like sevens plus. And just folding here. So this guy limps off 11 big blinds, which is a little bit alarming, I think. I don't like folding though. I don't like getting it in either. I think maybe just call. Yeah, that's good. Just over limp it. And this can go either way. I think what we're going to do is we're going to check behind. If we got the opportunity, now we just call. Yeah, and I think that looks pretty good. Betting half pot to get in. Yeah, I mean he's waving the white flag when he checks. Pocket Kangs. This guy's flatting off 12 bigs. And I think we just want to reshove here. Calling looks too strong. Yeah, it's good. And he... Okay, the run good has finished. Flops quads, this guy. But completely standard. We'll get a walk with the 10-5. This is a fold here. Again, you probably want like ace 10 off here, I think, and then maybe ace 9 suited. But let's just double check that. So 9 players, top and 5%, and 12 bigs from the hijack. Is that right? Yep. And then we're in the small blind. Cool. So this is saying we won 3s plus. Ace 4 suited, ace 8 off. But again, those hands probably don't really make much money. Like, they might just be making, you know, 0.1 of a big blind or something. So it's really just going to be folding those ones. I'll probably just call ace 10 off here, and then, yeah, maybe ace 5 suited plus, I guess. Just based on what I'm seeing here. Maybe ace 6 suited. Yeah, ace 5 performs better. And then probably king jack suited and king queen. Yeah, and it says queen jack suited is a call, which I think, yeah, will be fine. As you just got to remember, you know, this is without ICM. What are we doing here? We are re-shoving. Just think about this guy's shove. The thing is, he's got no fold equity here. He's just got 0 fold equity. So I think it's actually real close with that hand that he has. And I will be opening this. Yeah, good. Oh. Glad I opened the jack 7 suited this time. Yeah, opening. We get 3-bet off a 22 big blind stack. Only got 23 hands. I think we're just going to shove here. Wow. That is not a... Don't be doing that, guys. Don't go fold the 9s here. Yeah, we definitely need to reshove here. It's definitely a mistake from me. I'm not sure if I timed out or what happened there, but that is a mistake. And call in here. Can we do it? Can we do it this time? So we definitely call in here. So again, let's just have a look. He's got 12 bigs. He actually seems quite tight though. But again, 39 hands. I mean, he could just be card dead. So let's check at 12.5%. So what should we call in the button? Sorry, big blind. Ooh, so I mean, they go really, really wide here with the blind versus blind, but he looks tight, so I think we can call a bit tighter as well. So, you know, any pair, any suited ace, any ace actually, I'd probably call in maybe king 5 suited plus. Yeah, I think king 5 suited, and then maybe king 8 offsuit or something like that. So this is like a slam dunk call. And probably like 9-10 suited plus, and then jack 10 offsuit plus. Yeah, that seems about right to me. And I'll be folding this. Although this is kind of close. Yeah, I think we won sort of probably ace 9 here. Alright, we got to call this guy. And not going to win with 10 high. Easy call here with the ace queen. It looks to be good for us. Win a flip. We won a few of them today. So we've moved tables. And we'll just have a look at stacks. We've got 20 bigs here. 10, 35, 16, 8. Yeah, so basically, if you don't know what my HUD means, this is, you know, how many hands I'm playing. So I'm playing 32%. How often I'm raising. How often I'm 3-betting. How often I'm folding to a 3-bet. How often I'm 4-betting. Man, my stats look crazy here, but guys, I'm just picking up hands. And, you know, how many hands I've played. This is how much I'm c-betting the flop. Folding to a flop c-bet. So, I mean, we don't have many hands in there. This is check raising the flop. And raise first in. So, raise first in is sort of how often you kind of going for a steal. You know, how often you getting that raise in first. So 35 is actually quite high. But again, small sample size. And then just how many big blinds I have here as well. So I'm definitely opening here. And I think with his stack, we'll just bet like 4K, 4.2K and call it off. Easy call now. Woohoo! Counterfeited. That's what I'm talking about. I would like to see myself fold here. I think this is too close. And if we basically got a reshove here, right? So we reshove in 35 bigs effective. I think this is just going to be a fold. Yeah, good. I mean, if this guy's short, it's closer, but still, I think we can just get rid of these, like, bottom hands. So this is a fold. And this would be a fold as well. Yeah, definitely now. And fold in. Yeah, fold. I want to see what happens here. Yeah, that's standard. Do I like the fold here? Yeah, I'm just looking at this guy's stats, and he calls a big blind a lot. He raises from big blind a lot, and he 3-bets from the big blind a lot. So I'm pretty happy just folding this hand. I think I like 3-betting here. I mean, I don't have many hands in him, but I think I prefer 3-bet. Folding's fine as well. Oh, good thing we didn't. Yeah, they both played it pretty well there. So I'm pretty sure I probably would have folded this hand, but you know, nowadays I probably would look at a 3-bet in here as well. I mean, you can fold, but I do think a 3-bet's going to be fine as well. Probably like 27K or something, 26. But I would have folded, yeah. Just knowing how I used to play. I mean, it would have put this hand in a tough spot. Well, obviously not if he's calling, snap calling there. I mean, I'm just seeing he's playing a lot of hands as well. He's raised quite a few. Versus this player, I'm just going to flat. $20 bigs. I think with the 3 kicker, calling is going to be better. Yeah, it's good. And he c-bets again. Bets again. This is, I mean, there's not many draws. What can he have? He could have like King, Jack, Queen, Jack, King, Queen. What, 9 Jack suited. Hands like that. I do think we need to call again. And I folded like a nut. Yeah, I'm actually really not sure about this hand. This just seems quite close. I think we need to call turn though. It's like one of the better hands we're going to have here. This is close. I probably would end up coming for the ride. Folded. No, I can get behind the fold as well. 9 big blind stack. 19. Yeah, I like it actually. 8s, 9s. Whew. I mean, this guy with the 9s should have just got it in pre. And I'll be folding here. Yeah, 2s are just too weak here. We probably need something like 6s. Yeah, probably need like 6s, maybe 7s. Easy jam. Yep, I like the open. And going to be defending here, or I should be. I think I like calling here with 2 overs. Yeah, definitely had some more leaks back in my game. I mean, this guy's bet a third pot. We've got like 2 overs, backdoor straight draw, 10 high, backdoor flush draw. I think we need to call. And he might just give up, you know, and then we can just bluff on the river if he checks turn. Shoving here. It's definitely fine. I'm just trying to decide if I want to maybe raise call instead. I think I prefer to raise and call actually with this hand. Ace king. Yeah, I think I prefer raise calling. The thing is, if we raise, we can get like deuces, 3s, 4s to reshove. So if we raise and he's got like 2s, 3s, or 4s, he's going to reshove on us. But if we shove on him, he probably just folds his hands and we absolutely dominate them. So I think, yeah, we just want to raise call with the 5s. And we get lucky, win the flip there. Yeah, it's good. So I think it's real important just checking the guy's stats, you know, see what he's doing. And he's limping a little bit in the small blind here. So, I mean, this hand's just so trash. I think I prefer raising to like 33k, 35k. Yeah, I like it. Yep, it's good. Because we don't mind being shoved on with 6-2 soft suit. And it's just going to flop real shit, so... Bruh, keep going the wrong way. What am I up to? Haven't had my coffee this morning. That's gonna be the problem. Yeah, we'll just get a little call going. Oh, yeah, we got to fold now. I am very surprised this guy raise folds for an 8 big blind shove. That's very surprising. Seeing what we probably need here. I mean, what are you guys calling with here? I'm thinking maybe 36%. I mean, we could always call instead of reshove and then fold to reshove. So if I'll probably be calling like my whole range. Probably my whole range, yeah. Instead of 4-bet shoving for 28 bigs. Yeah, so I'm thinking probably ace jack off plus, and then yeah, ace 10 suited maybe, and then probably pocket sevens. Yeah, probably pocket sevens. I think people probably shove a little bit tighter at 8 bigs because they perceive they've got no fold equity. And I'll defend this. Just gonna be check calling here. Nah, I think check calling's the best play. Why would I check raise here? I can get behind a check raise of like, 6-5 of diamonds or a6, or even just having like a diamond here. I don't like the check raise here. Yeah, that's a mistake. We want to be check raising, yeah, like for value. Or if we deeper, we could definitely check raise like a a6 or something like that, just to deny equity. But yeah, I think this is a mistake. Check call would have been better. Checking what this guy does on the button. Yeah, he's pretty aggressive on the button. I prefer folding here. Oh, whew, this guy, he's putting on the pressure. Let's see what he does. Bets there. And jams. Wow. I don't like his flop bet. I like the turn jam though from him. Ace king again. Easy game. 15 bigs. I think we want to just check here. It kind of sucks betting and getting shoved on. Especially we don't have any club either. Yeah, good. We do have a lot of 10x, but I think we want to still keep checking this down. Yep. And he pots it. I think we probably want to fold. Yeah. First that size. It's kind of weird though. I'm not even sure what I'd call off here. I mean, I guess we can have 9. We can have ace 9 suited, which we would have checked. Yeah, ace 9 suited, king 9 suited. I think that's fair. So we do have some boats we can call with. I would like to see myself shove here, just given how often he's raising. But we call. Yeah, I think I would have just shoved there nowadays. And call in. And we're going to probably just call the whole way here. He's probably thinking we know a mini a6. And we probably shouldn't. Yeah, I like going maybe 33k. We can check as well. Either or is fine. Yeah, that looks good. And we'll be checking this turn. And that's a real bad river. Like, all the straight draws get there. So we just check down. Yeah, I can get behind checking the flop as well. Yeah, that's good. So they're shoving here. Yeah, no, that's fine. I think this is the guy we talked about before. Yeah, he's real crazy from the big, so we're just going to play a tighter range versus him. And call in. Just seeing what his stats are here. We can either call or check raise, I think. Yeah, check calling's good. And we got to bluff. So I'll be betting probably 110k. Yeah, 100k, that looks good. And we'll get it done. We're just going to have so many boats there. This is a call. What am I doing? What am I doing? This is the old school Ryan making some nit folds. Let's chuck this into snap shove. See what it says. Alright, so he's shoving from the low jack, 9 players. So I'm 5% ante, and we got 14 bigs. And we're in the button. Okay. So snap shove is saying ace 10 off is a call, which I would actually fold ace 10 off, but ace jack, yeah. And it's not like this guy's got 30 bigs, you know, he's got 18, so we really should be shoving here. I don't like the fold at all. That's a mistake. Too tight. I mean, even with like a little bit of ICM, because I imagine we're in the money here. We've got to be in the money here. So with a little bit of ICM, that's still going to be a call. Yeah, this is good. And we get old Limper-Rooney here. Again, not much we can do here, just check back. I don't actually even mind bluffing here. Just put a little bet out of like, you know, 25k. Yeah, it's good. I mean, we got heaps of turns he can bluff on, and we don't mind just folding a few jams. And he's real capped with what he can do with 8 bigs, you know? Like, he can't really float with hands he probably should be floating with. He's just so shallow. We should reshove here. Oh, glad I got something right. We won it. Yeah, this is fine. Actually, we need to see if we defend here. Pick up a double gutter. And I think we just keep checking here, actually. Yep, it's good. And I don't mind betting like 50k now. I think we got the best hand a lot. Yeah, that's good. Cause of king high, this guy. Aces, baby. Whoa. Action. And yeah, easy call. Just see if I want to open this hand. Yeah, I think I do. I think I like opening here. Yep, it's good. Just based on these guys' stats. And yeah, easy call with ace queen. I mean, we've got to call a lot of hands here with 9 bigs. Right, so we end up winning this one. I actually thought we got heads up with him. I'm pretty sure I've been heads up with him before, though. His name's real familiar. I wonder if we're getting close to the final table. I'm going to bet a third here. Yeah. And same situation before, we should raise this. Yeah. 8 big blind stack. He hasn't been 3-betting. Yeah, I think we can raise fold ace 5 here. Just gonna see how many hands this was. 289, so we're probably getting kind of close to the final table. 289. Maybe this is the final table. 289. It's possible. I'm not too sure. So that would make a lot more sense for the ace-5 fold. So I'm just bringing up. I want to see who came second and whatnot in this. So. Right, so this is the final table. Because I'm just looking at this here. I'll bring it up so you guys can see. So this is the final table. Oh, never fold queen 5. He's a killer. He's a killer. Okay, so if that's the case, I wouldn't mind even looking at some like ICMizer work here. See what hand we on. Queen, sorry, 3-4. So bear with me, boys. Bear with me. Do we have ace jack before? No, that's not the hand. All right. Well, when we find an ICM spot, we'll whack it in. Yeah. So I really do like opening all these hands just because of how much pressure we can put on. And I'll be shoving this all day. Jack 8. I think this is the hand here. Let's see here. Do we have Jack 7 before or after? Yeah, that's it. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll chuck this in. A few hand details, and we'll grab the text. And then we'll whack it into ICMizer here. So this can be a little bit slow. You got to plug in the information there. So if we make a new one, let's create new, and so we're playing a turbo MTT. We'll do money. So 5 first. We'll do top 9, so 3, 6, 2. Cool, so we'll use that one. And what this basically calculates is looking at future players as well. So you want to have that clicked too. Sweet, so we'll check out what we should be shoving. I'm pretty sure it might be any 2 here. No, something isn't right. No antes, that's why. So what are the blinds? So the antes 4, 2, and 17. Nope, no, it's 34. All right, now we'll calculate it. Yeah, so we actually can shove any 2 here, just because he should be calling real tight. So put some call in these hands here. Ace 10 off, ace 8 suited. Which is probably actually... Like, he might even call tighter, you know. He might just fold ace 10. Because it probably won't be making like a ton of money. But if we look at this, so if we bring up the chart, no, wrong one. Actually, so I kind of like looking at it in dollar terms. And so you can see, shoving even, you know, 3-2 offsuit, you make $32 of $41 of the shove. 9 deuce off, you're making $41 of the shove, just because of how tight he's got to be. Okay, cool. So we'll keep that up there for later, and we'll just keep running through. And obviously folding here. I do want to have a look at what we should be calling though, and what he should maybe be shoving. Because the ICM is sort of interesting, and like you've obviously got to pay for this program. So we might just go through it now so you guys can learn a few things. So we see what he should be shoving. Oh, 10 bigs, does that seem right to me? I don't think that is right. I wonder if we've got all the information incorrectly. I feel like he should be shoving tighter. Let's get rid of that. Hang in there, boys. Hang in there. That just seems too wide. I mean, this is what is spitting out, but that does seem too wide to me. Jack 10 off. That cannot be right. I'm not sure why it's spitting out this rubbish. That looks alright there. I mean, he should be playing real tight versus me. Yeah, not sure what's going on there. We'll just keep flicking through. We'll figure it out in a minute. Could probably just shove this hand, to be honest. Yeah, this have to play so tight. We could have shoved this. And let's actually just, we'll bring that up again, because that ICMizer is a treat. Okay, so let's see here. We'll put him as just calling. Oh, sorry. So we're just seeing what small blind should be shoving. Go, boy. Come on. Come on. You can do it. It's struggling here. There we go. Okay. So this is what it's saying we should push versus the buttons open. So any ace is making $18. I mean, when it's in yellow, it doesn't really mean it's making much money. Like those are like quite marginal spots, really. So a decent spot would be ace 7 off, and then ace deuce. Even deuces not making much money. Neither's threes, fours. Where normally, you know, these would be a slam dunk reshove. And yeah, same. All of these hands, you know, you could basically just get rid of them. They're not making much money at all. Neither's that. So you kind of need king queen off. Probably king jack suited. Yeah, ace deuce suited. Ace 7 off. And then fours plus here. Why don't we just change this a little bit? So let's make... We'll make button. We'll put him as all in. And we'll just see what he can go all in with. Pretty sure almost everything. Oh, so slow. Yeah, so you can easily shove any two here. Which I think I should be doing. Like now that I've done ICMizer work, I know we can do that because we can put so much pressure on. And basically if you are in the small blind here, you've got to call. Even sevens is kind of like not making much money. Ace queen off. Isn't that crazy? So 10 bigs, you've got to fold ace queen off here. Well, I think you should be. Just you're not making much money. Ace king off really isn't making much money. It's kind of like ace queen suited, 8s plus. Even ace king. Cannot see myself folding ace king though. Cool, so that's pretty interesting. I mean, I should just be shoving. Going back to the sand, yeah, it should just be shoving instead of open raising, because we give them the opportunity of, yeah, doing that. Do you guys want me to go through and look at like all the hands with ICMizer, or is it just you just want to keep flicking through? I should honestly just be abusing these guys. I should be opening this. We've got 50 bigs. They all real capped. They want to keep laddering up. And we've got a fold here. Again, I'm pretty curious to see what ICMizer tells us to call. Yeah, queen deuce, so it's the first one. Sweet, so we'll chuck it in here. And we'll see what we should be calling. Actually, let's drop this down a bit. We'll just do one. Should be quicker. Cool, so hero, basically you probably just want to be calling 6s plus here, and then ace 10 off, and ace 9 suited plus. Yeah, I just fold king queen suited, king queen off, king jack suited. It's like this is just not making much money. And we'll see what he's shoving here, so 11 bigs. This seems like it's too wide. Right, so it's telling us to shove these hands, but it's just like not making much money. Even sevens. Yeah, an ace 5 off is making like 70 cents a shove. It's not worth it. So you can see everything in yellow is just like really marginal. So I think if we send with 11 bigs here, it should be ace jack off plus. King queen suited is not making a ton of money, but I can see myself sticking it in game. And what will be eights plus? That's crazy that sevens is not making much money here. That's surprising to me. You just got to be so tight here. Ace 10 suited, ace jack, eights. Like king queen suited is probably going to have to be a shove as well. I mean, you can definitely shove all these hands, but it's like if you think you've got a skill edge, why take it for $3.10? You know, it's like you can find better spots. Yes, he should be shoving real tight here. Queen deuce again, and I should be shoving here. Come on, Ryan, pull yourself together. Yeah, you should be shoving any two. So definitely made quite a few mistakes there from what I'm reading. Should be shoving this. Yep, good. I like raising here. Yeah, again, I should just be crunching these guys. I've got to fold here. Again, let's have a look at the queen jack. So queen jack, where are we? We'll whack up ICMizer and let's see what we should be calling here. So once he shoves, calculate Nash. Again, like we saw before, these hands don't make much money. So we'll just get rid of this. We'll change it a little bit to what is. I mean, I can see players probably shoving these hands as well. But you can definitely get rid of some of those ones. Okay, so give him that range, and then we'll see what we should be calling. So you can see if we do call Queen Jack, we're losing like 90 bucks here. Eights is kind of close. Yeah, I still think we just call eights here. And Ace Jack off is like breaking even. I'd probably just fold. Looking at this, then Ace Queen. I mean, he might be making mistakes and shove wider, so I kind of do want to call Ace Jack suited. And that's why I want to call eights as well. So yeah, if we see this situation, I'll be calling, yeah, Ace Jack off. Sorry, Ace Jack suited, Ace Queen off, and eights plus. You just got to fold everything else. It's crazy how much tighter you got to be, eh? Glad I shoved that. And I really should be shoving this. Come on, Ryan. Oh no, he folded there. Oh, this guy, he's real tight. Again, I just like looking what the ranges should be here. Just so we know what we should be shoving and calling in different positions. Okay. So let's just say we're in this guy's spot. But was it cutoff that shoved? Yep, okay, cutoff shoved. So again, all these hands don't make much money. Even 8s is not making much money. So I think looking at this, probably ace 10. Yeah, ace 10 suited plus ace jack off. King queen suited is real close, but I think we do probably will just pile it in. And then 8s plus. Ooh, that is tight. Tight, tight, tight. Alright, so let's say he does go all in, and we'll change the range to what we just looked at. So that's sort of what we would expect him, or what we should be shoving. But again, he's probably is shoving. I can see people make mistakes in doing stuff. I mean, it's not a mistake. These are still shoves, but they're making like very little money. So we give him that range as hero reshoving. I mean, 10s plus. Ace queen off is like meh, not making much money at all. Crazy, son. Crazy stuff here. Shenanigans going on. And then we can also look at this. So if we do shove, which is the range here, we can see what small blind and big blind has to call. So this little thing here is called an overcall. So basically, if you're sitting in small blind and the chip leader reshoves, you can actually only call kings plus here. You can only call kings and aces. That's it. Yeah, and same with if small blind, so if you go all in, small blind calls, big blind, same deal, kings plus. So I mean, you're going to be losing a lot of money calling ace king here if I reshove with the ace queen. It's interesting. So just keep chugging along. Definitely making some mistakes here. Alright, this is interesting. So let's see what they had. So 8s, yep, and ace 10. Ace 10 is going to be a mistake, I think. Yeah, ace 10's got to be a mistake. Let's check that out though. So what did we have? We had 4-3. And yeah, this is it. Okay, so let's put us as this guy. What the fuck have I done here? Okay, let's try that again. We'll just repaste it. Okay. Okay, let's put ourselves as a small blind. The guy that had the ace 10. So he had ace 10 off. And so you can see ace 10 is yeah, it's actually losing money. It's losing money. So ace 10 for him should definitely have been a fold. But especially if we... Let's check out what Nash says, so what we should be shoving. And again, these hands make, you know, sweet fuck all. So we could just, yeah, basically fold all of these. We'll say ace 9 suited and ace 10. And he had 8s. And we'll give him 7s plus. We'll say and king queen suited. And then you'll see it's going to be even worse. His call. Though I can definitely see people doing stuff like this. So let's just give him a slightly wider range. Yeah, let's give him that. And then we'll see what this guy should be doing. Yeah, so I think ace 10 is just, he pretty well butchered it. I mean, it's just losing a lot of money, especially shoving into me when I got him covered. Even ace jack off, yeah. Surprising ace jack suited is a fold. Just depends how wide they're shoving, you know. This is, I mean, if he's shoving a little bit wider, then we can definitely call a little bit wider as well. So yeah, ace 10 should have been a fold. Nines is going to be a call here. It's going to be a reshove. Ace jack off. Yep. But again, let's just see what it should have been. So let's put ourselves in the cutoffs position first off, and we'll see what he should be shoving. Yes, ace jack off, which he shoved, is an easy shove. I mean, ace 10 off, I'd still be going for it. Ace 9 suited, looks fine. And probably 6s plus, right? King queen suited. Yeah, I could see him putting all these hands in here. Okay, so let's change that a little bit. And so he's all in. We'll knock out these hands here. And what did we have? We had 9s. So you can see 9s is definitely a call, even versus slightly tighter range. It's kind of like close to cutoff though. I mean, I guess he's probably shoving. People make mistakes. He's probably shoving wider than he should be. So 8s, I imagine, is a call. Like a pretty profitable call. More than just that. $15. And ace jack is close. I think in this spot we probably just fold ace jack because we chip lead and we can apply a lot of pressure on these guys. But yeah, you can see 9 is a call and his ace jack off is an easy shove. Yeah. I like doing that, and I think I sort of just like raising here. Yeah, people are just going to play real tight. Even I could get away with a raise here as well. I mean, I folded. This is a fold. Yeah, I like this guy just open shoving. He's trying to stop me from reshoving on him. It's going to be a fold. I should be raising. Yeah, good. That looks strong as hell from this guy, hey. Kind of want to see what he should be getting it in with, though. Let's see. So let's see what it says we should be betting here. I mean, we're actually not going to be that wide. Let's just get rid of some of these hands here. I could see myself opening all these hands in this spot now. Yeah, okay, cool. Sweet. Cool, so we'll give him that range and see what is happening here. Tell you what, right now that is some shenanigans is going on here. That looks better. That looks better. And again, we'll just change this a little bit here. So this is quite cool because it looks at the hands that we were raising, and then it looks at what happens when the big blind shoves. So when he shoves, you know, it's actually losing a call with like King Jack suited and all these hands here. So quite like how it does that. You know, it shows you what you can raise, call off, and what you should raise, fold. We'll have a look at the big blind. Again, people are definitely not being this wide. And I actually think they just flat a lot of these suited hands. I feel like this is going to be close to his reshove range. Because he's going to be flat like King Queen suited on the FT. So if that's the case, then, you know, these hands are just bleeding money by calling. Even nines, so they're losing a bit of money. But that's just giving him a super tight range. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing. But he's got to be strong there. And ace-8 suited is going to be a fold. Oh, this will be an interesting spot to put him. If you guys are enjoying this video, please give me a follow away. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so he's pushing. Let's put ourselves in his position first off. Okay, so again, we can just get rid of. Let's just give him ace-10 suited, king-queen suited, ace-jack off, and then nines plus. Maybe ace plus. I see the people doing that. And we'll put ourselves in hero's position. Let's give him this range here. And then see what hero should be doing. Oh, it looks like I should be folding tens here. I want to see what happens if we add in these hands. So sevens and ace-10. and ace-9 suited. So we'll widen it up just a touch and then see what it comes up with tens. Wow, I'm very surprised to see that I should be folding tens here. Wow. Let's actually see what he came up with first, and then maybe we can work out what ranges he could have. Ace-queen suited. Yeah, okay. Wow. Think we need to fold tens here. Just based on what I've been looking at. Tell me that blows your mind, because it blows mine. You're losing money calling tens. That's crazy. Alright, so how is that a fold? Man. Alright, so jacks plus, even ace-queen suited. Whoo, it's losing versus that range. It's this is something I'm going to save. It's a what the fuck moment. Alright, so that's a losing play by me, but I get lucky. Yep, I like it. And we get called by him. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's fold in. Fold in here. Oh. From what I've just seen, I feel like this is going to be a fold as well now. Let's double check that though. Bro, that 10's hand, that's just, that's unreal. Sweet. So let's, again, put ourselves in a hero spot. Sorry, villain spot. And like all these hands are just not making much money. So we had him in the wrong. He was on button. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so let's give him 5s plus, ace-9 plus, ace-8 suited, and then we'll give him these hands here. Okay. And then we're in the small blind. I think that was right, wasn't it? I mean, we'll probably... I mean, I can see him shoving that hand as well. And ace-9 suited. Wow. We had ace-8 suited. Yeah, that's... that is definitely a fold. We're losing like $100 by calling here. That's insane. Actually, when he brings up that hand, we can we'll change the ranges because he's way wider than what I expected him to be. He woke up with that hand, so if he's coming in with that, he's going to have all of these, right? He'll have all the pairs then. Give him all the suited aces. Let's give him that if he's coming up with 8-7 suited. I mean, even 9-7 suited he's going to have. Okay, now it's going to be a call. So he's making a mistake. Yeah, I mean, it's a call now, but not by much, eh? I mean, I probably should just be folding this hand. Especially because I don't know that this guy's shoving real wide. Yeah, I mean, he looks to be tight. Yeah, I should be folding this hand for sure. It's a surprising hand for him to come up with. So we're three-handed now. And I think I should just be opening every button. Alright, so they've gone all in here. Let's see. So button, small blind. King Jack off. Has got to be a fold, right? What do we have there? We had... Ignore the Skype chat there. Deuce four suited. Cool. We'll flick this one in as well and just see what it spits out. We're getting close to the end. Okay, cool. So we'll tidy up the range a little bit here. Just after seeing, I mean, he had ace-8 off, so he's going to be a little bit wider here. Yeah, we'll give him something like that. I think that's pretty fair. And then let's see what this guy should be calling with. So he called with King Jack, didn't he? Yeah, so even if we give him a pretty wide range, King Jack just has to be a fold. So we give him a wide range, and yeah, even King Queen, just because he's probably pretty ace-x heavy. I'm just going to adjust this just a tiny bit more and see, because I can see people doing. I can definitely see people doing this kind of stuff. Still though, King Jack off, that's definitely not a call. Definitely not a call. Chip EV call, you know, if there's no ICM, you definitely snap in this hand off, but at the final table, it's not going to be a call. Yeah, that's going to be fine from both of them, even with ICM. So he heads up, boys. I think I like betting here in a limp pot. I should be betting. Yeah, just calling now though. And just checking, I think. And we're going to check call. Yeah, we should have led the flop. I'm happy just folding that. It's just trash. And probably calling or jamming. Yeah, jamming or calling's fine. Yeah. And I think we want to bet small here. We got the ace of diamonds. Check is fine too, but I think I prefer betting. And I think checking. Yeah, we'll just check down now. Calling, yeah. And just, oh, he bets real small, but I think we just need to fold. Yeah, I like raising there. And I like betting here. Yeah. Calling. Oh, I see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I do like a 3-bet actually. Because this is like, I mean, it's not going to flop super well. I do like 3-bet here. But I think if we're going to 3-bet, we should probably make it like a little bit bigger, like 230k would be good. And yeah, I like shoving. Even raise calling with 6s is probably better. And shoving. And I like betting like 70k here, 60k. Yeah. And I think we need a double barrel. Good. And he calls. We need to check behind. Yeah, that looks so dirty. And fold in. Probably just going to call this time. I'd be surprised to see myself through bit again. And fold in. Yeah. Fold in. Call this one. I can see myself check raising here. And I called. I think I like check raising. And I mean, he bets small the flop. I think he's probably got a queen, like a queen jack. I mean, he could have ace queen. Nah, I think like queen, a small queen. We should be probably betting like 120k here. Yeah, good. And he folds. And yeah, maybe 70k. Went a little bit bigger for some reason. Don't think we should. This is going to be a fold or 3-bet. I like a 3-bet here, actually. And I folded. Okay. And he hasn't been through much. I'm just prefer to fold here. Yeah, I'll make it like 160k. Yeah, good. And half pot. Yeah. I actually like check shoving here. I think we should check and then shove. Oh. Past tense Ryan, you genius. And he checks back. We need to bet. Oops. Yeah, we need to bet that river though. Probably like half pot. Oh yeah, that looks good too. Yeah. Do like the check shove for the turn. We've got to protect the check range as well. And we limp into call here. And probably check. And we can go check or bet. I kind of like betting maybe 50k. And we check it again. Yeah. I think I like betting the turn. And we got to call. Limp to call. Oh, sneaky. This guy. We induced the 7-9 offsuit to call. And don't get him. I prefer leading here as well. I'm playing way too passive in these limp pots. Don't like it. And we should check call. Check raising is fun as well. And c-bet this. Yep. And fold in. I like shoving here. Yep, good. And yeah, good. Oh, this is... I think we need to fold. Raise fold. Yeah, good. I like 3-betting here. And we just call. Yeah, I mean, versus that size, queen high is going to be good enough, I think. And just go fold now. This has got to be a call. I'm pretty sure. And we won the flip, boys. There it is. Last table. Last table. Last table and last hand. That's it. Win the tourney. Ship it to Papa. So that was the Hot 55. Went through all 288 hands. Used a bit of ICMizer. Whacked in the Equilabs as well. Just see if we should be calling in some spots. Yeah, and that was first for 5,700 earlier this year. I think it might have been in June, July, August. July this year, I think we won this one. If you guys appreciate that video, the hand review, if you learned something, please give me a follow on Twitch. I would really appreciate it. Just trying to build up my following. And I stream poker, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So we'll be getting in the mix again tomorrow. But today's a study day, so I'm planning on making more of these videos and maybe upload them to YouTube and just put them on Twitch so you guys can see. Anyway, boys, I'm out. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back here tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Peace.